That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling
I'm
me to
maniacal.
get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Felicia Sumnes.
Let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts
Show's
keep
dedicated to
telling me
Felicia
get me home,
Sumnes.
but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me
Broadcast live on the air at the Facebook, Badass, YouTube, broadcast, all the known land, AC Bad Pit on the mic. Don't get maniacal on me.
Tommy, when Felicia was fired, did anyone make a bye Felicia joke?
I don't know that. We should have.
It was a great opportunity.
We're like 2 weeks late with it. It's too bad because the Felicia Sumnes story is epic, and that's putting it mildly.
Exactly.
Highly recommend Jimmy Dore's video, and it's like YouTube drama, where it's like influencer drama. I think it's fair to say, right?
Yeah.
I really I can't do it because he did it so well. It'd be like stealing. Maybe like an extra stream, like if I streamed it,
like a member stream,
like in the Discord, then it would be all right. You know, that would be one to do in Discord because that's fucking hysterical. I heard we're getting visuals on the stage soon.
Soon, yes.
Really?
Can you believe it?
So you'll be able to share your screen to a whole audience on it.
Yeah, I gotta stop. I gotta put my pants on now when I do the after show, which I don't appreciate.
You gotta put your ding-a-ling away.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling.
I mean, you're beating it right now, so.
Yeah, see.
Nobody can tell because the camera is. I don't know. I can't. You're not sharing your screen, so I can't.
Really understood. It's maniacal. So, do any of you have stalkers?
I don't know, Tommy. Do you?
I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know if she qualifies as a stalker. I just think it's a funny thing to say.
I've never had stalkers. I just had women that send me nudes.
Yeah. Quite possibly the greatest DM I received this year. Want news? Fuck you, homo.
Want news? Oh, nice.
She asked for news and told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, you didn't respond in 1.2 seconds, so she ascertained that you were gay.
Let me repeat it. She offered news, and when I didn't respond, she told me to go fuck.
Yeah, in the course of 1 second of like. In her brain, everything was going so fast that like you're taking way too long, and it was sus.
Respond. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in her mind, every man should like jump. You know, even though you can like Google big boob and get 6 billion results, like it's like, oh, whoa, woman wants to show me her boob. Okay, this is a different story.
Tips just said, "Why? Is nothing's popping up on screen? I don't hear anything."
It should pop up in a second. It usually takes a second.
Tipster, this one's all yours. I don't claim this one. I got it for you, jerk. What the hell's going on here?
I learned from you.
Not working.
It's usually the YouTube notifications take a second. I don't know.
Let's check. I fixed the fucking thing. You're the one that said put the old one sound effect back.
Yes, I did.
Why doesn't it work? There it is.
There it is.
Wow, that was a little delayed, huh?
It takes. It's always been like that with the YouTube one.
It's maniacal.
But yeah, she came from Tipster's camp first, so we don't claim her. It's Tip.
She was funny for a while. That whole bit she did with leaving the server. That was funny.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing with Tipster was like she reached out to Tipster and Tipster was like, I think you just need to calm down, and then she turned on Tipster.
I like that. She revealed those DMs. Like, look
at
this guy. Look at this pervert. He told me to calm down.
Yeah.
What a sick motherfucker. Like, okay, all right.
I like.
It's like the
she sent me a thing a week earlier. I don't know if I said this.
Yeah,
I said this on the end. See, you have to become a member and listen to the after show to hear all the real dirt behind the scenes.
Yeah.
In this insane Discord. I mean, if she's just crazy, I wouldn't have kicked her out. But I can't have people threatening. You can't threaten. It's really like you can't threaten me, and you can't threaten other people. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Especially not with boobs.
You have a no maniacal rule.
Yeah, no maniacal.
No maniacal rule. Jimmy Dore agrees.
Who's going to be scared by a pair of tits? I mean, really.
Boo.
Boo! The headlights are on full blast. No.
Who's going to be scared by a pair of tits? Augie's fan base? I don't know.
Augie's, your fan base? Yeah, AC's fan base.
See, I don't think it's scary. It's just I often think about that phrase from Venture Brothers. Brock Sampson said, "Mournful tits." That's what you see. That's the worst you get. They're not scary. They're not frightening. I'm not intimidated. Okay, I will not accept. I will not.
I don't accept this from you
demands
because you used to be a complete degenerate
I used to be
like me, and then so you've rubbed your face in the titties. Now you stand up upon your hill and lecture. You've pulled the ladder up on pussy. Is what you've done.
I pulled the ladder up on pussy. That's a hell of a way to say it. What are there midgets trying to climb on board? Like,
no, it's like
a ladder to get up to the pussy.
They want a piece of pussy too, and you were like enjoying that, and then like, no, Christian, I'm pulling the ladder up. Fuck all you guys.
Yeah.
Well, look, if you're married, I mean, there's no ladder required. All right,
you're not married. You're single. You're single.
That's the solution, you know.
But you're single.
I am single, yeah. So that's why I'm looking for the solution.
The solution to what? The solution is get laid.
The solution to the hypnotic ways of the titties and the vagina.
Hypnotic.
Yeah. There's a solution to that. Yeah.
Vaginas aren't beautiful like titties, though. I mean, if you had a vagina in like any other part of your body, you'd want it fucking removed.
Yeah. It's. I mean, you look at.
You never heard a guy on the planet is like, I love the wrinkles in her pussy.
I would love some of your pretty pussy, baby.
Okay, clip that.
Like, no, I'm kind of like cribbing off of that. I don't know if you ever seen that one guy. There's like that one British dude that was making these videos where it was like, I would love to have you show your pussy to me tonight, baby. And it's like the most like British guy. He's like totally bald. He's got like the huge glasses. He's got like this like overbite buck teeth.
Who might
like,
that be?
Full British. What did you say?
I was just wondering. Sounded familiar.
No, but that guy's great. It's like a whole genre of videos he does.
Like a series of movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I mean, really, like
I saw two of them, and part of the third. I liked the first two better. Of that guy.
Yeah, well, you joke, but that was basically like what the plots of all the old silent movies were. Is like, man walks into room and asks bartender for drink. At the end, man walks into whorehouse and asks for pussy. The end.
Actually, I thought it was about the late 60s when nobody brushed their teeth in England. They seem to have started.
You think it only started in the late 60s? Oh.
I remember right up until the 90s, people from Ireland and England had bad teeth, and it seems to have stopped. The flow of bad teeth has stopped. It's like they got really sick of getting jokes. Like I remember, like when I was living in San Francisco, there was a bunch of Irishmen moved into a single apartment, all 15 of them, and they would work at bars at night. And like some of the girls
go out to
lived in the apartment are cute, and then their teeth could pick their nose when they opened their mouth. It was just like, what is going on in there? What happened to the old country?
Just wiggling around.
I'm sure if you go out to the Fens, you can still find some.
It looked like
with the bad teeth.
Their mouths looked like vaginas with teeth. It was really no notification, Uncle Tommy. All right, I'm sure there's not a notification right now. This notification thing. I'm getting this like more than I ever did. And I'm not a big, like back in the day when people thought they were getting not notifications, I always thought it was just like whining. I don't think that's the case anymore. What I have discovered when I get when I don't get notifications, okay? First of all, if you swipe me off too many times, you're not going to get it. All right, that's just a part of the algorithm. So, like, maybe you get the notification. Oh, I'll get to it later. You know.
Yeah.
That's basically telling the algorithm you're sick of the notifications. So that's one thing. But what I've done is, let's do this together. This has helped me for like I was like, I haven't got a notification from so and so in a long time, and I go and of course they're belled and all that other happy horse shit. Here's what I do. Let's go to. That's I don't want to go to the gambling slots guy because I'm afraid I'm going to get like clipped for that or something. That's Keemstar's former chipmunks. Great guy. Let's go to Snake Visits a Mouse Caught in Antique Squirrel Cage by Shawn Woods.
Okay.
I haven't got it, Shawn. This is a good one. I haven't got a Shawn Woods in a while. There's a snake.
Who?
Shawn Woods.
Today for Mousetrap Monday, I'm going to share with you how I made a huge mistake buying this item many years ago. It's been sitting on my shelf ever since. I thought it was a mousetrap,
Shawn Woods is.
but actually it's not. When I first started featuring mousetraps on my channel over 5 years ago, I was eager to build a mousetrap collection to make YouTube videos. So I went online, especially eBay, and bought every...
You laugh at this guy? He's got 1.6 million.
I'm glad that people with autism have an outlet.
He's good at it.
That's really the thing. In the old days,
he used to show like the mouses getting killed and stuff, right? And then he had YouTube really came down on him. You know, the world's greatest.
In the old
mouse.
days, these guys would have done this without like a huge audience. You would have just known a guy that's like he lives in a town like a few miles over,
and
right? And like say like in like 1700 or 1800s,
Yeah.
and he's like a specialist in this, you know.
Well, you
And, like,
know what I found out from him? He first of all, he salivates over German mousetraps, and I'm like, what's the big deal? Oh, German mouse. This is a German mouse from the 19th century. Seriously, what I found out is Germans made their own mousetraps, and they were like light years ahead of all the other mousetraps around the world. That was the thing. If you had a farm, you made your own mousetrap. The mousetrap problem has been solved, by the way. All you have to do is get a bucket and have like a plank going up to the bucket. In the middle of the bucket, drill two holes in a bucket and put something like a rolling pin in between. So when the mouse steps on it, you put the peanut butter on the rolling pin and it falls in the bucket. If you're really bored, what you do is you fill the bucket with water. And you'll wake up and there'll be 50 mice in there floating.
I like how you said this and you said all you have to do, but it's like an elaborate mechanism.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not. A piece of wood, a bucket, a drill. You guys are not men. I am. I know how to operate.
You described it like a Rube Goldberg.
As compared to a mousetrap that you go to the store and you buy.
No,
and
but you can't catch 50 fucking mice in one night with one of those goddamn rip-off traps. You can't like this guy has a barn. Run, Deckard, run. Thanks so much.
Okay, so you watch, yeah, I see how it is. You watch like a couple Shawn Woods videos, and somehow you're the fucking
I'm
expert.
a fucking expert.
All right.
You can tell you all about cats and killing mice.
Yeah, it's like the common YouTuber brain, like, oh, my brain's getting so big from watching
I
all
was
these
gonna,
videos.
you know what? Tomorrow, if there's nothing going on, we're gonna do a Shawn Woods fucking review. I'm not even. I've been waiting to do it for a while. I'm not going. Oh, there's the. Oh, that's a rat. A very pregnant mouse.
Whoa.
Looky. What's in there?
So is this going to be a multi-kill?
Multi-kill. Yeah, I like when they just fall in the water. He's trying to buck. She's trying to buck the system. This pregnant mouse. Did they figure it out? You know what I noticed too? Rats are way smarter than mice, like light years. They figure them out sometimes too. All right, that one. All right, she didn't do it. What? Yeah. Come on, you can do it. He's in. Wait a minute. What's going on here? He's locked. He can't go. That's a live trap. See, I hate the live traps. I like when there's. I can't believe you made me say that. Yes, overkill. Overkill.
You know what else rats do? Rats will have like the dumber rats, or like the smaller rats.
You can buy one of those too. If you put water in it.
You're a sick fuck.
The rats. The rat's like, nah, fuck this shit. But whoop.
Okay, YouTube, in this video, we're gonna catch more mice with this trap than I've ever caught
This guy looks
before.
like
By far, it's a huge
shoe nice,
record.
but like
Today
if
for
you got
Mouse
a
Trap
shit
Monday,
together.
I'm gonna show you what
I really gotta stop this. Shawn Woods tomorrow, folks.
John Woods looks like he's got someone locked in their basement.
Yeah, I know.
Like, hey,
well, he's
I'm gonna teach you how to trap.
How
a woman
dare
in
you?
the
Shawn
basement.
Woods is a good Christian family man. He is. He's got a beautiful family, and he loves mousetraps. And his most famous show being Mousetrap Monday, as you can see behind here.
He hates
First,
mice.
you buy some chloroform, you put it in a napkin, then you approach the woman.
I like mouse. See, people don't know. I watch a lot of animal stuff. You know.
And here's how you can build a medieval torture rack using the Dremel and a couple other household tools.
There was one on here that was like extremely, like ridiculously elaborate. Like they got these, it was a rat trap, and they got him to crawl through this maze, and it gets to the top of the trap, and it falls into water, and then it goes down a notch. So you can fit like 5, and then you like 5 rats. So it goes plunk, and then it goes down a notch, plunk, down a notch, plunk, down a notch. And then you just unload it, and you have like 6, 7 dead rats in water, and then you just throw the rats out, and then you just reattach it to the trap and fill it with water again. I mean, he's a farm person. You're allowed to be like that. People only get mad when like people like me kill mice, like regular people. You're allowed to kill like animals if you're like a country bumpkin. You know, you can't be like me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna call him a country bumpkin? You better watch out. He'll trap your ass, you motherfucker.
What do you want, Jay Lee?
I just want to say the amount of like excitement enjoying this man's voice. We're gonna catch as many mice as possible. It's just like
Considered
Jesus
to be the world's
Christ.
greatest mousetrap ever invented.
It's the world's greatest mousetrap.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great.
Dude, we are going to kill so many of God's creatures today.
It's kind. You know what my favorite one is? Oh, I was gonna let these go, but they're not a native species. They're feral, or they're not from around the area. So he kills. I will dispatch to them humanely, and he like throws them in his backyard and these skunks and bobcats and all these other fucking animals come and eat it. It's just like the greatest channel ever.
Imagine one day he just like shows up. He's like, "Hi, today I'm going to show you about one of my favorite mousetraps," and he just holds up a big sledgehammer. He holds up a big sledgehammer, and he's got like just a bowl with peanut butter in it.
There's like he had to get rid of all the kills, and I think somebody else like downloaded all his videos before like YouTube took him down, and he's got like the unedited mousetraps. There was one
raw.
I was in my
trap.
Discord, and my guys know this guy, and they were saying, "Oh, if you subscribe to his Patreon, you can see them actually die."
Yeah, I know.
I'm
You
like,
get the Patreon, you get the kills, you get the film.
Yeah,
This is
you get the kill shot.
Yeah. Now this is just snuff. This is really just the entryway into snuff.
They're really like he bought this this one where you just kind of screw it against the wall, and it's for squirrels. Like, who kills squirrels, right? And the thing is, all the squirrel does is stick his head in this thing, and this giant hammer from inside it just hits him with the bolt like that.
What?
It's like boom.
God, iDubbbz is cringing at this.
Shawn Woods, hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be trapping my ex-wife and disposing of a human being. Shawn Woods, greatest of all time. I was talking about doing this like 6 months ago, and I forgot about it.
Good idea.
Mousetrap Monday. Do you have any crazy stalkers, Jaylee?
What?
You have any crazy stalkers?
I've got crazy ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, you have a few of those. They're a pain in the
Yeah, I dug my own grave there.
Yeah. They all
Today I'm
watch
going to
you.
show you the perfect trap for them.
I can't believe you made me say that. Yeah, just put money in a room and then fill it with gas. Mickey Mouse, I'm not amused. No more Star Wars for you.
Yeah, if you think about it, this guy's like Jigsaw for
Hey,
mice
Tommy,
in small
no more
rodents.
Mousetrap for you. Only child porn coming from Disney now. Yep, right, Goofy? Oh, yep. Oh, yuck, child porn.
So, Mr. Mouse, you were complaining and saying all of your problems are because your wife is mentally insane.
Put
I didn't say that. I said she was fucking goofy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Goofy falls off cliffs all the time and survives. Oh man. Well, I don't know. Do you know the Stalker story with me, Jaylee?
I know very little about it. All I know is it was a crazy bitch.
I want to know if it qualifies as a stalker. That's why I'm having a chat with my audience here. I just want to know if this qualifies. Like, is she really a stalker?
You made me say that.
Master Splinter. F you, Shawn Woods. Oh, F you, Shawn Woods. I got the new Turtles game too. It's pretty fucking good.
I got it too. I haven't played it yet. I want to.
It's pretty bad. Pretty badass. I like it. I don't even like beat 'em ups, and I like this one. I always like the Turtles ones. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's just like this. I've never had anybody ask. I've had people offer me nudes before, and I've turned them down. I always do the same thing. Because I'm not going to end up on, well, I couldn't get, I'm not even big enough to end up a Drama Alert now, but I'm not going to end up on a fucking Augie show, I should say. So I always say, no, thank you, I'm married. And she apologized. And it's funny, all the other girls like made her apologize to me, like verbally. She didn't even have to do that. They all got in her ass. And she apologized. And I said, look, I started thinking, you know, I have this act where I flirt with the girls on air. I don't know if any of you bitches realize I ain't doing that offline. You know, no way that's happening. I'm more likely to argue and yell at you offline. But it's just it's so weird that and then I think the final straw for her is I kicked her out of the poker server, and then all the other stuff began. Has there been?
What if she turns out to be like Amaranth Stalker?
I can't believe you made me say that.
She just like sells all of her possessions.
Hat
and all of
change,
her
homo.
to, like, get to... Nice.
You go do a tape.
No, that's, you know what that is? That's
What?
like they call that the ick. You gave her the ick.
I gave her the ick. What's the ick?
So
Yeah,
like
what the fuck?
basically the ick is like this thing that Zoomers say, and I think it's like it's sort of a hip hop term or something. But the ick is like whenever a dude does just like one little thing that is like the last straw for like a woman, and it's like any little thing that makes her think that you're not a man anymore. So like when you give her the ick, it's like oh, he said excuse me and held the door open for me, and that gave me the ick. I got the ick now because he's like a pussy because he did that. You know, it's like so.
You think that's
like,
going on?
That's
like
the joke.
You
That's
think
the
she was?
joke.
I thought it was just she was rapid. Her mind was just rapid firing. You know.
Well, I
different
think it's like
directions.
you didn't respond to her in one setting for the titty
I can't
pics,
believe
and
you
that
made
gave her
me
the
say
ick.
that.
And she
Give it
thought
an
she
ick.
thought you're a pussy.
But she was
you're
already
fucking
told a
homo.
week earlier that that's not appropriate. And I did it kindly. I didn't.
But that was the last straw. She thought you were just a fucking total pussy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think there was
Doesn't
a lot
have
of
to
things-
make
I think
sense.
she just imploded basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
So-
the meta on it is basically like, you know, it's like women are crazy, so anything will give them
I got a
give them the
message
ick.
from a host. I'm not going to say who it is because
Instant turn off. Yeah, somebody described it. It's basically instant turn off. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I was trying.
So, like-
I was trying to turn her off because I am married with children. It's not
Yeah.
appropriate to be, you know, saying, "Hey, I know you're married. Do you want to look at my pussy?" And that's not appropriate. I guess it does look. I guess it does kind of make me look like a pussy in a way.
Well, it's a turn off. It's like, oh,
I'm not willing. Yeah, it
really-
is a turn off. I would imagine. I'm not willing to lose like everything.
The way I described it is like the meta of it, where it's like, oh, women are fucking crazy, so like anything that you do might give them the ick. You know, it's because like, oh, you did something that doesn't live up to their ideal like version of you. So like,
you know, another thing too is like, you know, these in the rare occasion where a young girl kind of comes on to me, there's a mirror when I look to the right and I can see my fat gut, and I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
you really want that? You know, like I wouldn't want that if I were you. You know?
Oh man.
You know, like why? Like you're like young and attractive, and like what me? What the fuck? Get over yourself.
It's like, wait,
women
haven't I
are
turned you
attracted
off
to
already?
stability. I have noticed that. Like I come off, or at least I give the impression that I'm pretty. I am stable.
Yeah, you know why they're attracted to stability? Because they're so fucking unstable.
I
Like-
misheard you because you cut out for a sec. I thought you said women are attracted to disability, and I was like, no.
I kind of almost heard that for a second too.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
My higher brain function kicked in. I was like, okay,
All right,
fill in the blank.
Obviously, today is one of those clickbait days. You're more than welcome to call in if you have something ridiculous to say. It's highly encouraged, because I want to do a Shawn Wood show. I really do. I want to do it.
Switch to slow mo, Tommy.
Switch to slow. Oh, let me see. What are they writing now? Oh, I'm so offended.
Like that.
Is it my friend that the Crown is after him? Is it him?
Yes.
More than likely.
Probably.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's your British fugitive friend.
What's it like to be a million? What's it like to lose everything? I don't have anything to lose. That's the best part with me. Oh God.
So that's your stalker.
Hey, by the way, your wife's autistic. I just want to remind you. You're gonna make a retarded baby. You're completely insane, and your wife's autistic. Bobak says you're retarded. All right,
That's the lowest.
My dick's too small.
Okay, or CK, you're on the air. You want to talk about stalkers?
No, okay, AC, I need to just tell you what the ick is because I think you have like sort of the right idea, but like not quite.
Okay, you're gonna be wrong, but go ahead.
I'm literally a teen girl. How are you gonna tell me?
How old
I'm
are you,
wrong
first of
about-
all? How old
Wait.
are you?
You said
Yeah.
you're literally a teen girl, as if that's
hope
any
you're
defense for
19.
you being
I'm
wrong.
telling you, this term.
How
comes
old are
from
you?
us,
Stop
okay?
everything.
I'm 18. I'm 18. I'm
Okay,
18.
fine. All right.
Okay, the ick is like
You gonna send me
when
nudes?
you imagine the guy that you like stubbing his toe or like yelling at his mom to get out of his room or something, or like dropping something. Like it just is like cringe. You're
No,
just like,
he's
"Ugh."
right. But if you turn a girl down, if a girl makes sexual advances for you, and you're like, piss off, lady, that's a good way to get the ick. You know?
I don't think that's an ick though. I think that's like just rejection feelings.
Yeah, but some girls, see, you're probably not like this. At least you don't strike me as somebody like. There's some women out there that know they're hot shit. So if they're not used to being rejected, like us
but
normal people
that's what
are.
the ick. That's like some psychological crazy bitch psychology going on.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're talking about, sweetheart.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. But the ick is like you just think of a cringe scenario. Like, ugh.
How is that any different from what I said? When
Nothing.
I said
It's not at
basically
all.
a turn off. It's not. It's just a woman. It's just a woman doing this thing where she has to elaborate and try to make it seem like her opinion is different, or like
Okay,
I
I'm
disagree
sorry,
with you.
Jesus,
But it's like
Jesus.
we agree. I don't know why you came in here to school me on some shit that like
Oh my God.
we agree. It's just like you came about it in a different way. It's the same end result.
All right,
Is that
all right.
it's-
Stop
it's-
picking on the
Jesus.
You won. You won.
You gave okay. You know what CK is? It's short for the ick. Okay, ICK. That's what you gave me
Actual
right
Coper,
now.
AC, actual Coper, cry. Okay, actually crying, AC.
Alright,
Okay.
Bitch, I got the ack. You got the ick. What's the difference?
What? No, but
So what have you been
I
up
mean,
to lately? We haven't called in a long time. Yeah.
I just did a final today, and it was
Congratulations.
so retarded because I had to like read a whole bunch of shit. It's like reading comprehension is like so stupid. 70 questions. Had to read a shit ton of Shakespeare, and I was like, my brain is gonna fall out my ears, but
Yeah.
I think it was okay.
You think you did go?
And then I got one more final, and I'm out of here, man.
Oh, so you're high school then, right? You're
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm talking to a high school girl.
Excited
Ick.
to get the fuck out of high school. 'Cause
Yeah.
high
And
school
what are you gonna do? What are you
gross.
planning? What are you planning on doing with your life?
Gonna go be a ski bum in Western
You
Alberta
sound
till I
like
turn
you
18.
totally sound like one.
or till I turn 19.
You got that,
so
like-
till I turn 19. No,
You-
listen, because okay, the drinking age in Alberta is 18, right?
Yeah.
But the drinking age in BC, where I want to go, is 19. And you know, I can't go another sober year. I mean,
I don't
not
blame
that
you.
I have been sober when I was underage,
You
but
sound
I
like-
don't
you
endorse.
sound like-
I don't endorse.
You sound like one of those girls that hangs. You have that raspy voice and everything, and you're hanging out with all those extreme athlete dudes. That's yeah. You
They're all
sound like one
nerds,
of-
though. They're all nerds.
Really? The
Oh, they're fucking total nerds.
They gave her the ick. They gave her the ick.
No, they didn't. They're just nerds. They're all like
nerds.
weird little. They're like, oh, I'm an extreme athlete skier. I do like 1 billion backflips off the extra large jumps at Lake Louise.
Oh, I bet that
like,
turns you on. Or unless you're
and then they're
competitive
like-
with them.
And then
Are
they're
you-
like, oh, look at all my little nerd things. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, but you're a nerd. You're here.
Then why do you
am
want
a
to?
nerd.
If you think they're so
Like,
dopey,
but
why
like
do
they're
why,
nerds and but it's okay. It's better to be like a nerd and proud than like a nerd in secret.
why do you want to hang out with them if they're so dorky? I mean,
They're the
skateboarders.
best. They're funny. They're stupid. They're the best.
Okay. Yeah, because I think like I always thought like skateboarders, surfers, they're like, wow, that's like a clique I couldn't even get close to. You know, I just didn't fit in. So you fit in. With
You're
that
just
crowd.
not cool enough, Tommy.
No, I'm not. I wasn't that
sorry.
area. I like drinking. I was good at drinking and holding down a bar stool. Nobody was better than me.
Did you play hockey when you were younger though?
Yeah, I played. So I played like inline hockey, semi-competitively, but I wasn't very good. I didn't learn how to skate till I was
If you're
14.
a hockey boy in Canada, you
Yeah.
don't even have to be good. You just have to be there partying.
Yeah, that's kind of what that was me. That was me.
Yeah.
that was me.
Yeah, I
wasn't
know a
that
lot
good.
of guys like that. They're
I wasn't
they're
afraid.
like
I wasn't afraid.
E4
I wasn't afraid
and
to
they're
fight
crazy.
either. You know, I didn't go looking for fights, but I wasn't afraid to.
You know, there's not that much fighting.
No,
to be
not.
honest with you.
I think
People are too
there was probably
peaceful
more
now.
fighting in some street hockey stuff I was involved in than any NHL game.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Well,
yeah.
definitely, I've known some kids get their like.
But like, if you
brains
fought
caved in a
for a
couple
good
times,
reason, like if you protected like a better player, it was still kind of considered honorable. You know, if you're especially playing from guys from out
Like
of town.
on the ice fights. Oh, there's tons of those. I thought you meant like just like partying fights.
No, I was talking on the ice. Yeah, I
On
wasn't.
the ice.
I wasn't afraid.
Yeah,
to,
I've witnessed.
I was probably more
They're pretty funny.
afraid to fight at a party than I was in hockey. In hockey, it was
No,
kind
people
of a,
don't fight at parties anymore. That doesn't really happen.
it's good.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
where I'm from, they get shot. You know,
Yeah,
I'm glad
here
that's-
there's not as many guns, you know, so people get maced. People like
that
bear
would
spray other
piss me
people.
off.
Like
That's so,
fucking
bear spray.
freaks. They're
That's
retarded.
Yeah,
I'm
bear
sorry.
spray.
That gives me the ick. That's some pussy shit. I mean, throw it
Yeah.
down like a man.
It is. Everyone calls like mace and bear spray like cans here. So it's like, oh, if you pull a can, you're a pussy. Like,
Yeah.
Why not just pull out a fucking knife? What the fuck?
Shut up.
I think even if you go to
Knife.
like if you're like fighting in high school and you pull out a knife, like you're a fucking loser too. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
take it to the teeth.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, gotta stay away from them. They're scaring me. I
They're
don't like
scaring you,
boys. I'm too scared
Well,
of
if you become a
everything.
ski bum, you're gonna have more guys. You guys be climbing all over you. You're gonna have to learn.
You're gonna get guys bear macing you every day.
Thank you, AC, for the reassurance. But I don't know. I go in when I meet guys because since I was a little kid, like I always wanted to be exactly like my big brother because he's
I
really
see.
cool.
You're a tomboy.
And so even as a
you're
kid,
tomboy.
I was like very tomboy, and I still like am. You know, I've embraced my girly side more, but you know, I can't do the dresses and the makeup and the whatever.
Me personally,
like-
if I was 18, I would have thought you were like the cool. You hang around the hockey boys. You kind of have a cool voice, and you'll
But you gotta if you go in with
there are guys out there
friendship
that
and
are
then
gonna
you just
throw
shit on them
themselves at you.
constantly, they
Yeah,
leave you
yeah.
alone.
Like I always
They
like if
leave
you're
you alone.
funny.
You gotta go in for the friendship and you say retard a couple times, and then you like
You're gonna be a heartbreaker.
and you like shit on them and they leave you alone usually.
No, you're gonna be a heartbreaker. What's gonna happen is I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna get drunk one night. You're gonna go to bed with one of them, and they're gonna fall absolutely in love with you.
No, Tommy. # Verge for life.
Okay. Well, here's what's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna tell you. This is what human beings do, and they're gonna fall completely. They're gonna fall completely in love with you, and you're gonna be like,
actually, I have
you're
a
gonna be
story.
like, you're gonna
I
do
have a
this.
story for
Maybe
you. I
when
have
you're a
a
little
story
older,
that
you're
kinda
gonna be
proves
like
your
this.
point.
You're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like, that was all right. That was a good time, and then they're gonna want to get to know you and find out what kind of person you're like. You're gonna be like, fuck off. They're gonna get the
No,
one night
Tommy.
stand.
Okay,
What?
this is my story. Okay,
Yeah.
in the 10th grade, which is like our first year of high school where I live, it's like different all over Canada.
Don't be
but
too
just anyways.
graphic for 10th grade.
No,
okay?
no.
Okay. All
It's
right.
nothing like that. I had a class with this one guy, and then this year, like I had one class with him 3 years ago, and this year he came up to me and like confessed his love to
loved
me, and
you.
I was
Yeah, he
so
loved you.
scared, and I was like,
Wow,
no,
sad.
and I felt so bad.
Well, were you into him?
No, I had that literally.
Do you
had
realize
one
he
class with
spent
him
the
and talked with
whole
him that
6
one
months?
time.
I'm
And,
gonna
like,
tell
I'd seen
Katie I
him-
love her.
I'd
at
seen
the
him
end of the
around,
year. Ugh,
and that
never
happened 2
works.
other times this year.
Yeah,
So they gotta stop confessing. Get away from me.
They're not, and they're not.
But I don't even know them.
To get a girl like you,
to
get a girl like you gotta be the aggressor. That's the thing. And these guys,
I think you're hyping me up too much, Tommy. I just am scared. I'm scared of everyone. I just am scared.
Yeah,
friendship is best.
No, there's
Friendship
no such
is
thing.
best.
There's no such thing. There's no guy that's your friend that doesn't want to get in your pants. I got news for you. It's just the way life is.
That's not true.
It is. You just keep telling yourself
no,
that.
I've known a couple since elementary school.
Yeah.
And I'm like absolutely.
Yeah, and then they confess your love to you at the end of and they confess your love to you at the end of the year, and you're like, wow, I didn't know. Oh my god.
No, but I didn't even talk to these guys. Like I did not know them.
All right. All the best.
Tommy, here's a counterpoint. You said there's no guy that knows you that doesn't want to get in your pants.
No.
What about you and Leon Taylor? And you
yeah, Tommy.
all these other people.
I'll be blatantly honest with you. And my wife's in the other room. All right, she knows. Like, just because you get married and get old does not mean you don't want to bang every attractive girl you see. You just don't do it. You see what I mean? The desire never goes away.
Wait a second. So you would have asked. So in a number.
If I was single, I would have.
It's sacrificing for your
If
love.
I was
gotten the tit pics.
If I was single, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, I don't know. No,
That's the whole point.
My sexuality, I'm straight. I don't think as long as everybody's adults and consenting adults, that's the only my only concern. You know. So yeah, I would totally take advantage of groupies and stuff like that. Absolutely.
You would take advantage of women.
Yes. I'm taking
Maybe don't use the word
Yes.
advantage. Maybe say take the opportunity.
That's taking advantage, you nut.
Yeah, I know, but taking advantage.
generation
You know,
is too
the
hung up on
wording
words.
sounds a little rapey there, but
It's not rapey. I didn't say I want to hit him over the head or like give him rupees.
It's not that you actually are.
I wanted to take him to a bar, get him drunk, and fuck. You know, that's what I wanted.
God, Tommy.
Yeah,
Also, you need to get like if you're worried about mice, you got to get barn cat. They'll take care of it.
No, my cat's worthless, and I don't have a mice problem. But if I do, I know where to go. Shawn Woods. All right, go. Thanks for the call.
You have all the
I gotta get some other
contraptions.
crazy chicks in here. You have,
Of course. Thank you so much.
Life of ski bummery. Bye. Yes, I totally would. I grew up in like where being a rock star was cool. Absolutely. Now would I do it? No, I'm too fucking old. You know, I almost be embarrassed to sleep with a younger person. Like in their 20s now. I'd be like, look how fat I am. Like, why do you want to fuck your dad? That's weird.
Oh, fuck.
But I do it.
It also has something to do with your small penis, but
that I want to get laid, small penis.
No, that you don't want to have sex with these people.
I don't. No, I think it's just I'm fat. I'm disgusting looking. Who'd want to sleep with me?
So you don't deny you have a small penis.
No, the Irish curse, exactly.
The Irish curse?
There you go.
What?
You heard the Irish curse? All right, let's put it.
I have never heard of that.
True horror stories. Thank you so much, J Station and TPlay01. Thank you so much. Go ahead. True horror stories.
I think this is the funniest thing on the planet because right before the tipster friend server got nuked because of the Bo Black situation.
What was the Bo Black situation? What happened there? I think I missed that
with
You didn't miss.
with AP.
Oh,
because it was in that server that was when that shit went down.
Oh yeah, because they had the debate on Bo Black's channel about how tipster.
All right, Matt. I need. Hang on, everybody. I need to know. What are they talking about?
So
Tipster
Bo Black's
after-
No, Matt has to do this. Yeah, and I'll get back to you.
Tipster and AP over 9K got into a back and forth on Twitter.
Thanks,
AP
Jessica.
over 9K was like a tipster, quote unquote simp or fan or ethot, whatever you want to fucking call her. That she got invited to a Twitch stream. They debated on the Twitch stream. We were watching this when it happened, Tommy, in a call. So
Yeah.
I remember. Sorry, I don't. I know that you saw it. He's the one who released the DMs like a couple weeks ago on Tipster.
That crazy broad.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I didn't. I thought she was
the other crazy one.
Yeah, the other crazy one. Yeah, see, Tipster doesn't know how to say no. You got to say no. I know. Tipster's older. He's in his 30s. He thought it was okay to like. I bet Tipster wishes it was like 10 years ago, and he's as famous as he is now. He probably never got married.
I can't speak for Tipster, but I think it's funny that just before that all went down, Liana and AP had a big old hissy fit cat fight in that server. And I remember when it got nuked, Tipster was like, yeah, there were some people that were causing problems with everybody. And I'm like, let me guess.
It was
AP,
her?
Liana.
Oh, was it? I'd snatch you.
Yep.
I'd tell you something. If it was 10 years ago, I'd snatch you from your husband too. How about that?
Oh God.
Oh no!
Right,
I'm just gonna keep that from him because he'll he won't be
Does
very happy
he
about
have a
hearing
YouTube
that,
channel?
but,
Does he have a YouTube channel?
No.
All right,
God, no.
everybody
He's not internet
unsub
people's.
True Horror Stories husband's YouTube channel. Haha, got him.
He's not internet people's. He doesn't like any of this stuff. He just plays.
I don't blame him. They're
video games
losers.
and-
He's right. Does he watch your videos?
He does, yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's like the only way I can get my wife's attention when I'm doing if something crazy happens, like a girl offers to send me nudes, then all of a sudden for some reason she's interested. I did show her. I'd show her everything. I showed her what is it? You want nudes? You homo? Which is my favorite thing ever.
That was insanity. As soon as I saw that, I was like, nope. And then as far as I know, not long after you posted that first set of screenshots, people were like, yeah, I'm getting invited to a weird server. And I'm like, no. Like, good. I'm not getting that shit because I blocked her.
Well,
Yeah, she was spam DMing everybody, calling people, inviting them into the server, stuff like that. Like,
Is
all
it
kinds of
true that Sen played it off like I had a fling with a girl?
No, Sen. She came onto the stream with Sen. Sen basically kind of realized she was crazy. Salvo Pancakes.
Oh, but
realized she was crazy.
so he did write Tommy's fling in the fucking title though.
Probably as a joke, yeah,
Yeah.
or to like the, but not like as like not being serious.
Well, didn't he have a fling with somebody pretending to be a girl?
Okay,
Is that true? Is that true?
he
Yeah,
got
somebody
cat-
role
he got
playing as a
catfished.
lolly.
He got-
And he fell for that one. Oops.
I
Sorry,
don't know if
Sen.
They were,
I guess it's really funny to talk about like my relationships and my marriage and do that. I guess is it too much to talk about when you were sucked? Thanks, Moose, $25. Oh my God, Tommy said
Thank you,
broads.
Moose.
Hashtag. I say broads all the time. I even tell the Star Wars broads they're broads. I live dangerously. Well, isn't that funny? Like he got in all that fucking trouble. What was it? A fake? What did he do? A fake?
he got catfished by a guy pretending to be like a girl, like an anime, like
A little
an
anime
profile.
girl. Yes,
Hi, I'm a
role
little,
playing
he
as a
shouldn't
little
have known
anime
because
girl.
anime girls aren't real.
Yeah,
They're just for degenerates like him.
so true.
So I guess, am I going too far? Am I taking it too far? But it's okay to do to me. We can talk about his anime girl. Isn't it weird that he's so like degenerate that he can't even connect with a woman with like actual flesh and blood? It's got to be like a pretend drawing. That's funny. That's funny to me. Like like who gets a boner from ink? Like I degenerate. That's who. You know. I mean, if it'd be one thing to like if it was just like he was watching a lot of porn and maybe somebody leaked his history, I wouldn't even say anything. You know.
Didn't people like paint like women on the sides of their planes in World War II and all that shit though?
Yeah, but I
Didn't,
think it's
like,
more of a
people have, like,
symbol. I
these
don't think they're
drawing
whacking off
pin-ups?
outside on the runway looking at it.
Yeah, but do you think that if they had like a pin up in their like room, they were whacking off to that?
Yes, I was in the army.
Okay. Well, what if that was? What if it was like a drawing of? Like
But on the side of the plane, I think it was more of a symbol. You know.
Yeah, but what if
I
it
don't-
was the
I don't-
drawing in their room and they were whacking off?
Well,
To it?
they probably were, but I think a drawing or a drawing of a woman, no. An actual picture of a naked woman, yes. In World War II, a drawing would be.
It's a really realistic drawing of a woman.
I don't think they. I think guys
For
were
back
better.
then.
I don't know. I think they were thinking about getting puss, and I've seen World War II porn. If you strangely enough, you know that.
What?
Oh God.
Yeah, I
this
was
is
about
from
to say.
you've seen it before. I found this pornography channel. I was still living in New Jersey, and it was all like World War II. And like the headline was funny. He's like, "Watch your grandma fuck."
I found this.
I know, but what it was all they were all like sailers and shit, and somebody
love
had a
your
camera in
intro.
there. Yeah.
Your intro of I found this pornography channel. Back when I was in Jersey, I found this pornography channel on YouTube.
I did. It's like, and it was
You
the
know, I
headline was
saw
"Watch
that,
your
I saw
grandma
these guys, I
fuck."
saw these
But
broads.
everybody in the films were in their 20s, but it was from like 1943. They had porn back then. It's funny.
I mean, that was like the whole idea, like a burlesque any of those like things. Yeah, they had their
look.
whack
As long as there's
material.
been cameras and film, they've been filming people fucking.
You know what? If they fought the Nazis, they can jack off to whatever they want.
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
Tommy, that's where I stand. And if you don't have that,
my
stance,
point is
you're
they
not
didn't
American.
jack themselves off to fucking anime. They thought about real women. You know, I think that's weird.
How do you know?
Because it probably wasn't as readily. This degeneracy wasn't as readily available in the 40s. Probably more than likely. I think it's safe to assume. You know.
The question is not necessarily did they. It's would they have.
Would they have?
And
God, I hope
and
not.
I think
no.
You would have to support them because they're
World
the
War
troops.
II vets.
If you
and-
support the troops, you have to support what they do.
World War II vets were, I don't know, masculine. Is Sen strike you as being exceptionally masculine?
No, but he likes lollies, so there's no. I'm not saying the World War II guys were pedophiles. No, like I think that's a key difference there, Tom.
I don't know, man.
So would you say he's having a
sound like
fling?
it.
Would you say he's having a fling with
With
lolly?
a child? I don't know.
No. I didn't
Okay,
say that.
just to correct the record, I think the guy who catfished him as a girl sent him lolly. I don't think he was requesting lolly. That's how the story.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't stop the conversation right there and then. They said like, well,
Yeah, it didn't give him the ick.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't get the ick, did he?
Nope.
All this bitch psychology.
You know, I really reject what you're doing here, but I want to get to know you better. Maybe I can talk you out of looking at this degenerate art.
Maybe I could fuck you right.
Yeah,
babe.
I'll fuck the pedophile right out of you.
This is making my skin fucking crawl, man.
Fuck you.
Oh, now you're giving me flamenco vibes.
I'm not. I never fucking
you're
had a
giving me flamenco vibes
conversation.
because of the phrase that he used, rape correction. So
God.
What's rape?
What the fuck?
Whoa, rewind. What does that mean? Like, I've
no.
never
That's a term that he took from like some weird like Japanese people on Twitter who like some people like they would look at like these pictures, not even like NSFW pictures, but like these pictures of like girls in like anime or like manga and shit, and they would just be like, "Stupid little bitch." Rape correction is needed, you know, because it's like a girl like acting like a bitch in like a manga or whatever, and it's like rape correction is needed.
Does it translate that
they're, like,
literally?
horny.
Because I know a lot of Asian
Yes.
languages. Oh,
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
Rape correction.
Rape correction. And like flamenco would like quote that, like talking out of context, and then some people started clipping him saying that.
You said so. You're saying Sen needs rape correction?
No. Sen was looking. No. I think Sen wanted to be the administrator of rape correction.
The only thing I have to say to all of this is
You know what's funny is I was actually watching that debate the other day between Medicare and Ralph again. It's the funniest fucking thing. Me and my dad were watching it together, and he was laughing his ass off.
Oh really? Oh really? With the one with
Yeah.
Medicare when he cries at the end.
Yeah. He's like,
I love
this
that. My favorite
guy's
part is like,
fucking pathetic.
Dude, it was so funny with Medicare. It's because he actually has a human moment. He's like, you know, Ralph, you take the good with the bad, and you do the best you can with it, and that's just the way things go. But I'm not your friend, and I never was. And then click.
Yeah, no, and he gives fucking Mundane Matt the gun to just pull the trigger.
I know. It's just he literally just like gave him it was like, listen, Holmes, this is business. It's not personal. I know you're my cousin, so I'm going to hand it out to Jarbo. Good night, my good friend. Jarbo comes up. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, Aiden just tweeted out, "Okay, who the fuck is Liana? I'm behind on the lore, and she is hitting me up in DM."
Tommy's fan.
no.
What?
Rape-
Aiden did that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, it's all the crazy people. They come after Aiden. Remember, I feel like AP also like did something where they were like saying that they would like they're like getting in touch with other people like Aiden or whatever who have like been bullied. Oh no, you know what it was? It was White Glove. It was White Glove who was saying like they were talking to Aiden and all these other people to as their like bullying support group and to like reach out to them to help them too, as if like they could like they're like a therapist now for e-bullying. Yeah, that's obviously everybody involved.
Also, the correct quote from Liana and Tommy's DMs was, "Thanks, Tommy. Phony ass loser. Love you. Fuck me. Want nudes. Fuck you, homo. Go cry over poker, you big retard."
It's like a poem.
Yeah, it's a haiku.
It's a manic haiku.
Saying, yeah.
It's like a poem.
Yeah.
It's a manic limit.
Maybe we really should get.
It's a crack coup.
Maybe we should get Clown to read that. It's a crack coup. We really should get Clown to read that.
I would pay to see that.
I might have to pay
I'm
to
gonna
see
step
that.
out and let you grab somebody else. Stop.
Is there anything else? You didn't want to bring anything else because we kind of like talked all over you. I apologize.
No. I just thought it was funny that I kind of picked out that something was going to go down.
Hey, by the way, actually, I'm glad you're here. Like, there's this. Speaking of crime, you do crime or just horror stories? More paranormal?
I do all of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, fucking Matt's showing me this shit before we go on about these rappers rapping about who they killed. This is a thing, like a current thing that's going on in Jacksonville, Florida, and like the rabbit hole is steep, and it's like like this starts in like 2018, and it's still going like right now. They did this
from what
song.
I understand,
they did
been
this
a thing
song
for a while.
Where is who'd you smoke? I mean, am I off on this one?
If you listen to old 3-6 Mafia stuff, you'll hear about them. You'll hear about them describing the crimes that they're doing and shit, and then they censor parts out of their own rap where they're saying like N-bomb.
Yeah, but this stuff is a lot less.
Yeah,
subtle.
it's like Mark Henry's theme song. Break his neck, break his neck.
Well, I think the irony of it is they camouflage these songs in like these because they sampled "And I Miss You," da-na-na-na-na-na, and they're singing it. So they sampled that song, and they're rapping about the gangsters they've killed or the ops that they've killed.
Yeah,
the opposition.
Yeah.
So it's pretty.
Yeah, and the best part is if it's on the surface and you're just a regular dopey white guy like me, you figure they're singing about their dead homies. No, they're singing about the guys they clipped.
Yeah,
and then the guys that sang that song, a bunch of them got clipped, and then that guy sung a song about them. It's like fucking insane,
D was saying the lyrics in the chat.
Really?
That's.
Who I smoke, baby. Aren't you a little disturbed by? But here's the thing about that, like. First of all, it's just a bunch of gangsters killing each other. So, I laughed like when Matt showed me. But then we turn on like the police report. One of these kids is 16 years old, man, and he literally just like checked into work, and somebody came over and smoked him. And the lyric of the song is, "You went to work and we punched you out." Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, these guys. Every single one of them on both sides deserve to be killed. And I mean that. And why is it like if we had like guys in their 40s my age singing songs about the fucking people their friends clipped or they clipped, you'd be like, that guy deserves to die. Like all these guys are horrible. Like they're killing 16-year-old boys. I understand that the age difference is only about 3 years, but it really is fucking horrifying. I'm not trying to pearl clutch here, but it's just like we're like you could listen to a song and enjoy a song about a 16-year-old black kid that went to work and then somebody shot him to death.
It's like the cartel making
sick.
like banda, like mariachi music about their victims.
Well, yeah, I had a Puerto Rican friend tell me when I was growing up that that he was suspicious about modern rap, that being the 90s, doing it. Because they did this in, whatever Puerto Rican Spanish music, I don't know what the fuck it is, was. And there was a guy talking about, dealing drugs, and he was just, the cops in Puerto Rico literally like used his songs as evidence in court. You should hear the KT song, song. I don't know, man. Like, it's one thing if adults are killing each other. I mean, it's bad on both ways, but you see 16-year-old fucking black kids. It was horrifying.
The reply to that song was Fulio, and he had pictures of the victims.
He was laying on them.
He was laying on them, like the people that his gang has killed. It was fucking insane.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
like,
this has been
yeah.
happening a lot.
Are you familiar with this? True horror stories?
Not in detail, but I'm very much aware that
it's all on YouTube. You really got to do a video on it.
Somebody chatted and they said, "What do you mean, AC? They literally do that in corridos." Yeah, they do that. They do that down in Mexico. That's why I brought that up, because I have a friend that was down there that told me, like, you would listen, you turn on the radio, and you would hear some people like talk. They'd hear like bandas and shit on the radio, and they're talking about like the people the cartel is killing and everything, and it's like a brag. It's like this thing because they fucking own everything, so they own the culture as well as the the authorities. So yeah, I mean that's what I was referencing. Yeah.
What's crazy about it now, right, is technology is so big now. Everything's present. So you can literally watch an Instagram stream of some rapper talking shit about somebody. They're killed the next day. Or like
it's all real time.
You're watching this shit go down all in real time. Music
you might even like, I bet a lot of there's probably a good chance that somebody's doing a live stream or something on their phone and it gets clipped right there and then. I'm sure it's happened already. Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to Young Ace. He was live. He was doing Instagram stories with his boys at the dinner. The fucking his ops saw it and fucking got him because he knew where they were. So it's happening in real time.
Hey, yo, everybody, I'm at the Martin Luther King Highway, McDonald's. Well, that's where I'm at. Yo, this is my... Oh, my God. Well, you think, if you were going to be killed, you'd be a little on the DL. I'd be all like, I don't know. I would be doing ops to protect my ass. I don't know. I think it's just like... I guess that whole Tupac thing, that's when that kind of stuff first started happening. Everybody's like in their 20s at least. I didn't think that was cool either, to be honest with you. I don't ever think this shit's cool. But these guys, they seem younger, even younger than Tupac and Biggie were. Well, Biggie was pretty young. He's only 24, 23, 24. He's only a little older.
What up, bitch?
I mean, I want you to think about this. Like Biggie, I think he's only 2 years older than me. I'm 45. He's been gone for 20 years. Isn't that shocking?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yeah, we literally we grew up around the same area. 1972. He's 3 years older than me. He'd be around right now. He'd just be turning 50 now. I don't know. I'm not trying to pro clutch here and fucking. I'll laugh at if these guys want to kill each other, I'll fucking laugh at you because if that's what you're gonna do, and I think they deserve to die. I mean, when you roll on somebody's fucking grave. And you do a rap video over it. It's quite literally standing. If somebody comes up and machine guns you, it's like, oh well, like great. It's just it's sick and it's twisted. At least it used to be kind of underground, but now it's like you said, it's happening in real time. It's just beyond fucked up.
Yeah.
I suggest that, and I just don't live in Florida and do that story, true horror story.
Yeah, I went down this rabbit hole because of fucking Brandon Buckingham video of all people.
It was. I got to be honest with you, it was pretty fascinating. But I started at first it was like, oh cool, rappers killing each other. I don't care. And then when I see there were kids. Maybe I'm old now. I don't know. It's just like these fucking. It's. And look, I know black people have been killing themselves in the ghetto for fucking generations. That's nothing new. But you really, I guess, as a white person, you're really shielded from it. And I don't care. I don't think these kids grew up with lots of racism against them, and that's why they're killing each other. I don't think it has anything to do with white people. I think it has serious problems in their community, and probably a lack of fathers. Laying the smackdown. Yeah, that's what I believe, and I think it's
Happy Juneteenth, Happy Father's Day.
I don't care. I don't care. I care more about fucking black kids not being killed than I do about being called a racist. So fuck it. I think it's fucked up and it's sad. And it's I have a black friend that died at 35, just almost a year ago, and it's one of these things that I'm starting to realize growing up. Like a lot of the black people I knew, and they're not all gunshot wounds. In fact, very few of them are. And they don't see 40 or they don't see 50, and I'm getting sick of it. It pisses me off. And it's hard enough to survive this without getting shot, and then you're putting on that on top of it, and there's a serious problem there, and it just seems to just fester, and nobody can really help.
Yeah,
and anybody who tries to help is deemed a bigot, a racist, or an Uncle Tom. It's fucking tragic.
It's cyclical, but too because nobody lives to see the next generation to fix something or do anything about it. It's
terrible. And let me tell you something. There are there are plenty of good black people and good white people that want to stop this shit once and for all, and they are shut out. They literally are outnumbered and overwhelmed by our news media forces, and that's the biggest tragic. There are people out there that want to keep this shit going forever for whatever fucking sick fucking reason. So, all right, all the best. True horror stories.
Have a good one.
Take care. I know, and I do. I think it has. I mean, people start fucking calling me a racist because I think it has something to do with dads, and I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah. Guess what? Here's what I want: less black, less dead black kids. That's what I'd hope for. If I could bring that about, I'd do it, but I don't know how, and I don't know how to get my life destroyed.
Well, it's something that it's like destroyed. If everybody's shut out from doing anything, it has to be solved within the community itself. There's like no way to like deal with it from the outside. And I mean, to be fair, it's it's not like you're like coming up and you're like, I want to be the white savior, or you need that or whatever. It's just that like it's obviously like the loss of life is a sad thing no matter who it is.
Yeah,
especially when it's so senseless. Like it literally is the most avoidable thing.
Fucking dick measuring contest shit,
Yeah.
And not that I'm not above that. I did my crazy shit when I was in my early 20s and late teens too. But at least I could look back and I'm looking up the average lifespan of an African American whale. I'm shocked. It's 78, which is good. I don't think it was that high in the 80s when I was a kid. Let's see, American. I'm gonna do American white male. So it's 78.7.
Watch.
They're only giving me American. They're not giving me African American.
Yeah.
It's significantly lower.
Google's
so it's
racist. 78.
It's 78 for an American. At average license has to be
2011.
It's okay. It's 72 years, which used to be if I was a kid, that was the average for a white male was 72. Now it's up to 78. So it's
4 years below.
It's fucking it's 4 years below the national average. And I know so many black people like growing up, like heart attacks and there's all sorts of other fucking stuff going on there, and they don't have like my parents had health insurance grow up. Like how many black guys in their 30s that didn't have health insurance? It's frustrating. It sucks. And I wish I could do something about it, but I can't. All right, let's put Griffin in. Griffin, did you figure out how to do your shit yet? Do we have to give them a?
He's on iPhone, so he should.
Right. What's up, Griffin?
Oh hi. How first of all, how are you? How is everyone?
I'm fantastic. This is about you. This is about you bringing up a subject. Go.
Oh, all right. In news in my life, I just graduated high school like a few days ago. So.
Congratulations! Oh God, it's that time of year.
Thank you. Been a hell of a time, but I mean,
I don't care. I graduated 25 years ago. Tell me a story. Tell me something good. Go. Tell me you banged like 20 fucking cheerleaders. Something. I don't care you graduated. Come on now. You're out of high school now. Nobody cares. You're just like everyone else.
I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really just wanted to announce that I'm really proud of myself.
You just wanted to come on and show you graduated. Congratulations.
You're so.
Hey, everybody, put ones in the chat for high school. Griffin graduated high school. Ones in the chat. Woo!
You know what?
Hey, baby, you there? All right, Griffin graduated high school today. Congratulations, Sandy says. There you go.
You're what?
You
You're
feel
gay.
better, Griff?
I get that. You're kind of. It's kind of gay thing to come on here.
Patrick Swayze was still alive when I graduated high school.
Good for him. That was great.
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
My wife. No,
it's just what are we supposed to do?
Where do we go with it from there?
Yeah,
my wife just.
I mean,
did you hear her? I don't know if the mic picked it up, but my wife
congrats,
wished you. Said congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's what you wanted to talk about, Griffin, when you were sitting?
But yeah, were you sitting there thinking about just this entire time?
No, there was a little more to it.
What was it? Let's hear.
Well, there you go.
Never
There wasn't much.
No,
There wasn't
don't leave us hanging. Like you're on here. You have something to give us, and you're like, no, I won't go in it.
I think it's easier. I think it's easier to hang up the phone and tell everybody what a bastard I was. We do a comedy show here, Griffin. You know that, right?
What happened?
We do a comedy show here. Everybody gets goofed on type thing.
Yeah, could I give like a story from my high school at least? Like I don't know if that.
Okay.
At
All
least
right.
it's something. At least it's something.
Go for you. Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Give me something. Go.
So like there was this story. It's kind of funny, kind of messed up, but so there was this kid in my grade who he kept like stalking a bunch of people in my school.
Oh,
and it was mainly guys, like no girls. And then he like paid some like kid to like fucking strip for him. I don't fucking know why.
Did he? That's a pretty crazy story. Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew the kid who asked him.
Yeah.
Very well actually. I mean, we went to the same elementary school, so I'd known him for a while.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he was like this at all. He just randomly he's like, "I'll pay you $50 for it." I'm like,
whoa! He asked you to strip for him?
No, when I heard the story, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I asked him about it, and then he's like, "I didn't ask him," and I'm like,
"How much was he? How much did he pay?" That's interesting.
He paid $50. So what happened after? He said he'd pay the other guy $50, and then he didn't fully do it, but like he kind of did it, and he still got the $50, and like everyone would not leave him alone about it.
It's crazy. What are you planning on doing in college or for the rest of your life? The party's over, by the way.
Yeah.
If you thought high school sucked, wait till you get a load of adulthood.
Oh God, yeah. That was the story I was gonna bring up. I just my brain got fried for a bit. But
are you autistic? Are you autistic?
Yeah.
Are you autistic?
Oh yeah. Very actually.
Okay. All right, I figured. Well, it's okay. What are you planning on doing? Like, what's the plan going forward?
I'm gonna go to community college, and I'm gonna be studying broadcasting. Actually, this podcast was kind of like a reason as to why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to either go into radio or go into cinematography.
Well, just remember, when I went to community college and I went to the radio program, I got thrown out the first hour I was there, and I was never allowed back in. Yes, I've told that story before. So I'm just, something crazy happens. Never give up on your dreams.
Let me tell you, you'll probably want to prefer like radio or whatever, because cinematography and film is expensive. Yeah. It is expensive.
All right. All the best, man, to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you.
Oh, boy.
Go be a doctor.
They really got to do something about these vaccines,
Yeah, they're.
It's like black people all shoot each other. The white kids
all have autism.
What the fuck is going on?
So obviously,
it's very clear it's because of the vaccines, because black people don't take them.
So what you're saying is we need to give the black people the vaccines, and we need to put the autistic white kids in the hood.
Yes,
yeah.
That'll change everything.
That's reparations.
For the autistic fucking ghetto.
I could see Bo Black's the hood. That would go great.
Let's up the IQ here for this moment. Seth, helicopter pilot.
Yes.
My sweetheart. How are you?
Yes. Hello, Tommy.
What do you have for the
I'm
show?
doing better.
You doing better? Good.
Bitter or better?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't want me to talk about the thing, do you?
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't care.
Well, she had a little bit of a scare last night. Her dad, I guess he just pulled a muscle, but I don't blame. It sounds like, oh, your dad, like he thought this is it. He thought he's having the big one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah. Pretty big skate.
I no, but the worst part was I showed up at the hospital after having been on the train for 3 hours, and then when I arrive, everything's okay.
Oh, what are you doing here? It's fine. He just pulled a muscle.
Yeah, that's a great relief. That's got to be one of the greatest reliefs ever.
No, I was like, God damn, at least make it.
Did you travel? So you traveled from Denmark to Poland in a train? Is that it?
No. It's in Denmark, but I live on the other side.
Oh, so you had to go to that fucking archipelago island. You had to get up because you're close to Germany, right? You're close.
No. That's where they live. I live on the island now.
Let me give you guys. Denmark is just a weird place that shouldn't exist. But let me show you. Denmark.
It is a weird place.
Yeah. let me. I just want to
I thought she was Dutch. What?
What? She's not Dutch. She's Danish.
Dutch. Well, I get the two confused. It's like the same thing.
This is it's quite a strange place. I'm gonna put it on here. This is Denmark.
It's a Scandinavian country,
and it's like it's these three. You got this thing here, tiny country. You got Copenhagen, which is kind of I had a great time in Copenhagen, by the way. And you got this thing, and this is like a quasi. They're not really islands. Well, yeah. What is it?
It's like a weird sort of.
It's archipelago.
Well, it is islands, but they're literally like 2 meters apart, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one where all the hippies live, and there's no laws. What is that called?
Christiania.
What is it called?
Christiania.
And that's off the coast of Copenhagen, right?
No, it's inside Copenhagen.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's inside Copenhagen. Lisenia?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no laws.
CHR.
Yeah, all the pedophiles live there, I heard.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they live pedophiles.
I didn't know Copenhagen was
so
fun.
that's why I had so much fun going there when I was.
It's a great place to molest children. Lisenia. By the way, this is a beautiful city, though.
I didn't know Copenhagen was so close to Malmo.
Yeah.
Malmo.
They're like Vikings.
Malmo. I know. I had a Swedish friend who would say Malmo.
Malmo.
Like Malmo.
Yeah. They hate this. Copenhagen's very proud because they as tiny a country they are, they pretty much were able to repel the Norwegians, the Swedes, and the Finns every time they tried to take over. But they couldn't do anything with the Nazis. They fucked that one up.
Yeah, but that was because that was our end.
Yeah, I came from behind. Came from the other area. Came from the south. They were all right about defending. We'll take care of these Vikings from the north, and then the Germanic people came in, and they're a big pain in the ass. Yeah. What you got for me? Anything?
I don't know. I was just hoping that you actually please do the Shawn Wood stream.
Why do you have AC?
We will do the
name?
Shawn Wood stream. Really good chance. I got.
Hold on. Why does she have AC in her name?
Because I'm you, just not retarded.
Have you ever talked to Brick, Seth?
Seth?
Like once while he played poker and all in, then just left instantly.
Let's put him in. Brick, I have a Danish Jewish pilot princess here. What do you have to say about that? I can't believe you made me say that. Me either. Put this dollar towards it.
He's on mobile.
Is he on mobile?
Yeah.
God, are you going away to call if you're on mobile?
I don't want to talk to him that bad. Anyway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you asked him. He wants
Yorhan
to
Nexus. Yorhan Nexus. You're on the air.
For shitting up callers today, all I wanted to say is that I think that the people who are killing the small black children need rape correction.
Yes. That would do it. Bye.
Great comment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I think we've reached the end of this.
I think I think we've exhausted the brain trust that is.
But I haven't said the K word yet.
No, don't.
No.
I get demonetized. Don't say the K word. All right.
Okay, fine.
All right, fine. All right, thanks everybody. If you want to hear more, of course, you got to join our Discord, which means becoming a member of YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Sync It, and then we'll see you. We'll see you right after this in there. Thank you so much for the show. See you tomorrow. Good chance. Shawn Woods, if nothing's going on. It means I got to edit. It sucks. It means I got to work. It sucks. Let's play poker.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.
Suck my dick, bitches.